Nobody pushed my mother down those stairs. She fell.
No, you pushed her.
How do you know? You weren't there.
Yeah.
I love my mother. I would never.
You're
do
so
that.
jealous and you're so controlling, Sonny. You couldn't stand to share a Della with anybody.
Don't even say her name.
For once in her life, she was finally happy. But that also meant that you were no longer the center of her universe, right? You couldn't stand that, so, she was better off dead.
Shut up.
You reached out and you pushed her down the stairs. You couldn't have her for 24/7, right? Nobody else could have her for another minute.
I'll break your arm. Get down. Stay down. Stay down. I don't care what happened here a million years ago. The only thing that matters is you raped my wife. And now you're gonna die.
Go ahead and pull the trigger. Kill your own brother. Come on, shoot me. Come on, you destroyed everybody else in your family. Why not me?
You're scared, you're saying?
I'm begging you to shoot me, brother.
I'm not your brother.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm not.
Della was pregnant when you were here. When you pushed her down those stairs.
I didn't push her down those stairs.
You know who she was pregnant with, Sonny? Huh? Me. Trevor Lansing. He's my father. He owned this house. Della is my mother.
No way.
Why don't you go ahead and shoot me, all right? I'm the bastard brother. I've been planning your destruction for years. Come on, don't you want a little payback?
Don't think I don't know you're making this
Now,
up.
come on, shoot me. Oh, come on, what? So deny everything then. You never spent a summer in this house?
Yeah, I did, with my mother. Your father must have been the landlord.
Yeah, well, fine. If that works for you, then that's fine. But how is your mother going to be able to afford to rent a place like this, son? You know how much this place is worth even back then? She was a single mother, educated in Cuba. She was fortunate to have a job as my father's secretary. And even more fortunate to have fallen in love with him.
That never happened.
Oh, yeah? You got her pregnant?
That's a lie.
You know what the sad part about this whole thing is? My father really loved her. I mean, what's not to love, right? Della was beautiful. She was kind. She was funny. Dad told me how she used to sing to the radio in English and Spanish, all the songs. She didn't get the words right. She didn't care, though. She used to just sing it out as loud as she could. He almost cried when he told me that story. I think he was relieved when I finally found out. I mean, when I asked about her. You know he was planning on leaving his wife for her? Yeah, he wanted you and Adela and the baby, me, to be a family. That's why you were here that summer.
You're smart. You do your homework. But you're lying, Ray.
Was your Brooklyn apartment air-conditioned, Sonny? Trevor wanted Adela to be as comfortable as possible, you know? The divorce was kicking in. He was setting you up out here. It made sense. It was the easiest thing for everybody. She used to love this place. She got a taste of the good life that she could have had. My father wanted to give her everything. He wanted to give her financial freedom, opportunities of every kind, and love. He wanted to give you that, too. Because he loved our mother so much.
You like Trevor, don't you? You could be a real family, be together all the time and so happy. Can you shake hands with him?
You were ice cold even then, weren't you? Selfish killer. You thought Trevor was going to take Adela away from you, right? You just couldn't have that. So you took care of the situation. Don't pretend like you don't remember.
I didn't do anything.
Adela was pregnant, and you pushed her down the stairs.
No, no.
Really? You don't want to keep me from being born? You thought Trevor would go away if there was no baby. And that way you could have our mother all to yourself.
I never hurt my
You know, you took away our mother's one chance at real happiness when you pushed her down those stairs. You ruined her life.
My mother was an honorable woman. She would never sleep with her boss.
She loved my father.
She would never walk away from her own child.
Oh, you didn't give her much of a choice, did you, Sonny? I mean, after the fall, she wound up in the hospital. Everybody found out, including Trevor's wife. She told him that a divorce would ruin him, but he didn't care. He was going to go through it with it anyway. That's how much he loved our mother.
Adela is not your mother.
Well, technically, she still is. I mean, you and I didn't grow up together, but there's no way Trevor could have dealt with you.
Your mother's gonna stay in the hospital for a little while.
I want to see her.
You'll see her after she gets out of the hospital.
Now!
No, look, she's too sick to see you right now.
I want to see my mother.
Look, calm
She
down.
needs me.
Calm down.
I'm going to see my mother. You can't stop me.
Adela wouldn't even be in the hospital if it weren't for you. You made your mother fall down. You almost killed your own mother.
You know, I think my father was afraid of you even then. I mean, how can you blame him after everything that you did? He was a responsible man. How could he bring a baby into the same house with you? It would have been a disaster. So he went to our mother and he asked her to put you up for adoption. I mean, he knew the kind of person you were. And she couldn't give you up under any circumstances. Dad couldn't have you around, so Della gave me up instead. She signed legal custody over to my father and disappeared. You won. When she was given the choice between you and me, our mother chose you.